Bras for a cause. Thousands are raised in Scottsbluff to help those fighting cancer. KNEB.TV News starts right now.
From your trusted source for news in western Nebraska and eastern Wyoming, this is KNEB.TV News. Presented by Platte Valley Companies, premier provider of financial services.
This is KNEB.TV News, powered by Platte Valley Companies. I'm Scott Miller, filling in for Ryan Murphy. Thank you for joining us. In our top story, some $32,000 was raised Wednesday night during the 7th annual Save Iraq Bra auction at Bacharach's in Scottsbluff. A crowd of about 200 was on hand as 62 bras decorated with a variety of materials and in some very creative themes were auctioned off to benefit the Festival of Hope. Dr. Vince Bjorling with Festival of Hope tells us it was an amazing evening with a very enthusiastic and supportive crowd.
We're just very blessed by that. It really does help out a lot of cancer patients and their families in our area. We can help out with those non-medical expenses so they can concentrate more on their cancer and less on, where some of those bills are going to get paid.
A good number of the bras brought in $500 each. Several approached the $1,000 mark, with a stone pink ribbon necklace bringing in the top bid of $1,300. Best decorated bra was a mermaid bra from Regional West Medical Center Interventional Radiology. Bjorling tells us that support from the community over the years has been very gratifying.
People really do come out to help out, those people in their lives and those people who have been affected by cancer. Cancer is such a prominent disease that we're all affected. We all know somebody, and so this is a way that people can help one another. The other thing that's really impressed me through the years is those people who've needed help, they turn around and pay it forward and help out again.
This year's event brings the 7-year total raised through Save Iraq auctions to approximately $294,000 for the Festival of Hope, which helps those fighting cancer pay expenses not related to their treatment. A Canadian man is facing charges following a police pursuit in Scottsbluff that left a path of destruction in its wake Wednesday night. 35-year-old Henry George Funk of Alberta, Canada, arrested on suspicion of DUI, flight to avoid arrest, and leaving the scene of an accident for the incident that started when Scottsbluff police and firefighters were called to West 27th Street and Avenue B just after 10:30 in the evening on the report of a truck hitting a pole and a fire hydrant. Sergeant Cody Enlow says as officers arrived, they saw a flatbed trailer at the entrance to the parking lot between San Pedro Restaurant and the watering hole and gave chase to the semi, leaving the scene east on 27th. Enlow says the semi blew through the light at the intersection with Highway 26 as speeds reached more than 65 miles an hour, and the semi caught air east of 21st Avenue, eventually driving through a gate at the Western Nebraska Regional Airport. After the semi tore through cornfields and across runways, it sheared off a power pole and took out several hundred feet of chain link fencing before spinning out and overturning on the passenger side. Enlow says after a brief standoff, Funk was apprehended, taken to the hospital for medical clearance, then lodged in the Scottsbluff County Detention Center. Well, coming up after the break, Bill has your frozen forecast. He's got the latest on this evening right after this on KNEB.TV News.
At Platte Valley Bank, we understand that you have a busy life, and that means you don't always have time to come to the bank. That's why we offer user-friendly online and mobile banking with features such as iPay, recurring transfers, and mobile deposit. So you can bank how you want, when you want to. Whether you prefer to bank in person, over the phone, or online, Platte Valley Bank makes it easy to take care of your finances.
At TC & More in Scottsbluff, we have toys and puzzles for your children, or they make a great gift. TC & More has craft activities, pretend play toys, and dozens of puzzles and games for all ages. We also have the largest supply of Melissa and Doug toys, and we still carry all of your classroom essentials. Remember to like TC & More on Facebook. TC & More, 1621 Broadway, beautiful downtown Scottsbluff. Where can you find gifts for everyone? TC & More has gifts for the holidays. The Christmas decor is up, and we're ready to help you make your holiday festive. From Santas to realistic flickering candles to give your home a warm glow. Next, check out our clothing and accessories for women, like stylish gloves and Myra bags. Stop in for drawings and hors d'oeuvres November 1st through the 3rd for our holiday open house. For the perfect gift, stop in and visit TC & More, downtown Scottsbluff. And we've extended our children's educational materials.
Meet Toberfest, the famous once-a-year sandwich celebration of all things beer, cheese, mustard, and pretzel roll, now happening all over the world, in America, in Arby's. Arby's, we have the meats.
This is KNEB.TV weather from the Arby's Weather Center. Arby's, we have the meats.
Well, we're going to be cold for trick-or-treating tonight, but not as cold as we have been. Hello! Look at here, mostly clear skies tonight, but we're going to cloud up overnight, and we're going to maybe bring in a few snow showers too. Frozen, what can we say? Weather's going to be cold, and it's going to get colder again. We have more treats than tricks for you tonight, but a windy, cold forecast coming our way. And then, pretty nice weekend. Not one to complain. Big changes coming in the forecast for late on Sunday. My big fingers need to push the button. 1 for a low yesterday after a morning high of 25. It was a cold day yesterday across the area. Great day for me. Nothing in the rain gauge. And we're going to end the month of October here about where we should be, 4 inches or so above normal. Low temperatures this morning, let's just say they were frozen. Oh, that's 2 times now. 2 times. 7 in Scotts Bluff, 0 in Alliance, 2 down in Ogallala, 6 over in Sydney, and almost warm, 17 in Cheyenne. It's 33 in Laramie right now, 41 over here in North Platte on this side of the state. Take a look across the area. We're in the upper 30s to near 40. Warmed up today, got above freezing for a little bit. Not bad at all. Not bad at all. Winds are out of the west-northwest, 5 to 15 miles an hour. That's keeping our wind chills, though, in the 30s, not in the single digits, and they're all above 0, so improving weather out there. High wind warning continues here for the wind-prone areas for just another 15 minutes or so, and then that will expire here this evening. Let's take a look at our forecast. When you get on the bus tomorrow, kids, warmer. How about 28 tomorrow? It'll be cloudy, though. Not going to see much in the way of sun tomorrow, and the winds are going to pick up in the afternoon, bringing that bus home about 38 degrees, and pretty cold conditions out there, and it's going to be windy as well, making it feel even colder. Our forecast tonight has a few clouds rolling over it, maybe a few snow showers for you trick-or-treaters. Overnight tonight, low temperatures are going to be a little bit milder than where they've been the last couple of nights. Lows only in the 20s instead of being down into the single digits, so it's going to be a much warmer night tomorrow. Unfortunately, that's not going to translate to a warmer day tomorrow. We're going to have some clouds, some morning snow showers move across portions of the area. They will clear out. A few snow showers there in the Sandhills. They will clear out as well as we go through the overnight hours, and as we go into early Saturday to start your weekend off. It's going to be Sunday. We have a very nice weekend coming before we bring more snow into the forecast. 32 tomorrow for a high in Cheyenne, 37 in Alliance, and how about 45 down in Ogallala. Let's take a look at our forecast then. Overcast skies, 27. Bundle up those trick-or-treaters. A little chilly out there tonight. For tomorrow, it's going to be downright cold again. Temperatures only in the upper 30s for highs. Winds are going to be blowing as well, 20 to 30 miles an hour. Those wind chills in the single digits and teens throughout the day tomorrow. And here's our 7-day forecast. How about 52 for your Husker football? Not a bad Saturday. Sunday, don't forget daylight savings time starts. We're at 51. Then 41 is all on Monday with some rain and snow, and then back to my kind of weather here for Wednesday and Thursday with high temperatures only in the lower 30s. Good looking weather. Happy Halloween, everyone.
Meet Toberfest, the famous once-a-year sandwich celebration of all things beer, cheese, mustard, and pretzel roll, now happening all over the world, in America, in Arby's. Arby's, we have the meats.
On April 15, 1924, West Nebraska Methodist Episcopal Hospital, the region's first modern hospital, opened in downtown Scotts Bluff. The goal was to provide the care residents needed close to home, and it's never changed. For 95 years, we've continued to provide exceptional health care for generations of families throughout our region as a community hospital, a regional referral center, and a Level 2 trauma center. Thank you for trusting your health care to Regional West Medical Center.
Welcome back. The state of Wyoming will not seek the death penalty for a man charged in a May 2018 stabbing death of a Fort Laramie, Wyoming man. Jamie Snyder is expected to stand trial in February as he faces first-degree murder for the death of Wade Urshabek. Authorities say the stabbing was the result of a dispute over a stolen title for a vehicle. However, Snyder maintains that he stabbed Urshabek in self-defense. Snyder's attorneys also indicating that they may introduce evidence of an affirmative defense of sudden heat of passion pursuant to their theory of voluntary manslaughter. According to court records, Snyder could be facing life in prison if convicted at the end of a 5-day jury trial. Snyder's next court date has been set for January 13th for a pretrial conference. A man who authorities say killed 6 members of a family more than 40 years ago in Sutherland, Nebraska, will remain in state care. Lincoln County District Judge Michael Piccolo ruled Wednesday that 74-year-old Erwin Charles Simons remains mentally ill and dangerous based upon a diagnosis by experts at the State Psychiatric Hospital in Lincoln. Simons was found guilty at his first trial, but the conviction was overturned on appeal. He was found not guilty by reason of insanity at his second trial. The Common Grounds Dog Park Committee is celebrating a milestone this week as it marks 1 year since the Monument Dog Park in Gering was officially opened to the public. The project was nearly 3 years in the making, and its goal was to have easy access for Gering dog owners to have spacious locations for their canines to safely cut loose. Over the past few years, roughly $125,000 was raised for the Gering Dog Park to get it where it is today. Stacy Fisher, president of the Common Grounds Dog Park Committee, says although the group put a lot of work into their vision to make it a reality, it was all worth it for the public to enjoy.
We've pulled the tapes on different odds and end days, and we're averaging 75 to 100 dogs a day. It's got 3 pens with 5.4 acres. We are working on completing it yet. We still have a pathway to put in and AKC agility courses and some more signage and stuff, but it's really coming along great.
Fisher says the Common Grounds Dog Park Committee also working on building a 2.3-acre dog park in Mitchell, and says anybody interested in getting involved with their mission can call him at 631-6395. Well, straight ahead, Chris Cottrell will be in with the latest from the sports desk right after this on KNEB.TV News.
Think a utility vehicle should do more than take you places? So does Kubota. That's why our all-new Sidekick is built to do it all. Climb more, tow more, go more. Cross over to more today. Take your Kubota Sidekick home with no money down and 0% financing for 36 months.
Your local Kubota dealer is Sandberg Implement in Gering.
You said yes. Together, you planned every detail. You married. And then you realized 500 square feet just isn't enough room for 2. When life happens, find a home that fits. First National Bank North Platte. Start your mortgage pre-approval today. You decide to add another to your family. You start reading parenting books. You're amazed that such a small human could need so much space. When life happens, find a home that fits. First National Bank North Platte. Start your mortgage pre-approval today.
Now, sports from the First National Bank Sports Desk. First National Bank of North Platte, the bank to think of first.
Got plenty of schedules to break down for you for the next few days, both here at the station and for area teams. It's the start of the high school football playoffs the next 2 days. We've got Morrill taking on Fullerton right now in the D1 bracket. It's Morrill's first playoff appearance since 2005 when they were an 11-man program. A win for Morrill would set up a possible second-round game with Hemingford. The Bobcats are at Dundee County Stratton tonight. Tomorrow, it's the Class B opener at home for top seed Scotts Bluff as they entertain Alliance. These two teams played just a couple of weeks back and the Cats rolled in that one 51-10. Scottsbluff coming off a slugfest victory, 21-14 at McCook last week. Alliance enters record at just 3-6, and they suffered a loss last week to Lexington by a touchdown. We'll have dueling broadcasts coming up tomorrow evening on KNEB.TV, radio on the trail for the call there. The winner tomorrow would play either Norris or Mount Michael Benedictine in round 2 next week. If the Cats were to advance, look at some of those semifinal possibilities. Northwest or Omaha Roncalli. Either of those sound pretty fun if you're thinking ahead to further down the road in this Class B playoff bracket. Plenty more activities on the way this weekend. Things didn't quite work out for the Gering volleyball team last night. They were beaten by Sidney in the B8 tournament, so Gering misses out on a district final on Saturday, but plenty of other area teams did lock up spots for the postseason, including Sidney. They're a 3 seed in Class B. They'll be at home. Bridgeport hits the road for a tough 16-1 bout against St. Cecilia. Shadron got a district title. They'll play on Saturday also. Speaking of volleyball, tonight is sophomore recognition night at Cougar Palace. Nationally ranked WNCC at home to take on McCook. That'll have first serve at 6 o'clock. And get the little ones all doctored up, dressed up for the Halloween night of festivities. Up at the colleges, you can drop the kids by to trick or treat with the Cougar softball and baseball teams. That'll be from 5:30 until 7. Candy and games with the Cougars should have the kids pretty excited this evening. The WNCC soccer teams, they're in Denver on Saturday for those district finals, and there's men's and women's basketball also this weekend. Regular season contests get started for both Cougar teams. Men open up their schedule on the road, and the women have a home game on Saturday night against some of the All-Stars from the state of Nebraska. That'll do it for today. The latest from right here at the First National Bank Sports Desk. I'm Chris Cottrell. We'll have more coming up right after this on KNEB.TV.
Sometimes events in life are planned. Others, a happy surprise. No matter what life change you're navigating, whether you're getting married or just want a bigger yard for your pup, find a home that fits. First National Bank North Platte. Start your mortgage pre-approval today. Retirement. A new season in life where you can change how you live it. And something easier, convenient, that feels just right. When it's time, find a home that fits. First National Bank North Platte. Start your mortgage pre-approval today.
When it comes to helping local folks with the loans and financial advice they need, we don't horse around. Our only goal is to help you and your family achieve your financial goals with the right loans and savings products. So if you want to bank with people that care about you and your financial needs, stop by or give us a call. First State Bank. We're big on you. Member FDIC. Online at fsbcentral.com.
And let's take a look at today's community calendar.
That's a look at today's community calendar, brought to you by First State Bank, honoring those who give back. Nominate your community champion at fsbcentral.com.
Find out what convenient really means at the Western Travel Terminal. Start with our great selection of food and drinks, from for real milkshakes and fresh brewed coffee to snacks and hot food. Next, check out our beer and spirits with their everyday low prices. Finally, let us work for you with our full-service gas station and automatic truck and car wash. All this can be found at 822 South Beltline in Scottsbluff. Western Travel Terminal, your convenient shopping, restaurant, and full-service gas leader.
Christmas is in the air at Compliments for you and your home. Come in today to see all the Christmas decor you'll need to help brighten up your house, from tree decorations to carolers and Santas. We also have beautiful and original ladies' fashions for the holiday season, which appeal to women of all ages and sizes. And for the cold nights, bundle up in some coffee shop clothing. Compliments for you and your home, 1708 Broadway, downtown Scottsbluff.
Local lending. We're here for you from start to finish. Keeping money in our economy, supporting local jobs, giving back to our community, investing in entrepreneurship, making our quiet towns a destination. At Platte Valley Bank, we support local because we are local.
And finally tonight, we've all heard the saying, here's mud in your eye. But how about a pie in the face? Well, that's exactly what teachers got today at Longfellow Elementary School in Scottsbluff, between the Great Pumpkin movie and a student parade in the gym. Their crimes? Over 3 days ending today, students in each classroom gathered loose change for donation to the United Way of Western Nebraska, and the one that contributed the most or had the most tickets got to smash a pie into the teachers' faces. First grade teacher Angie Shaw tells us it's nothing but good fun and for a good cause.
There was a bucket in every classroom. Each teacher's students contributed pennies, nickels, dimes, quarters, any amount of change got the students one ticket to put their name into a drawing for their classroom. Then at the end of this 3 days, we counted all of the money in each grade level.
Overall, the students at Longfellow brought in $1,206 and the teachers contributed just over $1,000, all going to the United Way of Western Nebraska, whose theme this year is Change Starts Here. Well, that's all we have for tonight. Thank you very much for joining us today. We'll see you here again next time.